Hello, everyone, and welcome. Oh, welcome to It's Time for Total Transformation. I am so excited that you're here and that you are showing up for total transformation and for your most magnificent life. And I just want to take a moment to acknowledge you for your courage. It is courageous to live a miraculous life. It is courageous to live in the love that you are, to bring in the light that you are, to be the magic that you are. You are courageous beyond measure. So take a moment, just give yourself a little pat on the back. Just take a moment and go, okay, I'm amazing. Because you are. You are amazing. And whew, the time has come, my beautiful friends, for total transformation, for not just partially transforming your life or having certain things shift, but having other things stick around. While we were in Bimini at the coaches retreat, teaching the coaches really how to facilitate by facilitating everyone in the room is really incredible. The amount of total transformation I watched was like, oh my God, everything is speeding up, you guys. This is like 2016 is the year. It's fast, it's easy, it's instantaneous. It is a joy to transform and a joy to totally transform. So just take a moment, take a big deep breath with me, and just feel that, oh, okay, the time has come. The consciousness has sped up to our ability to actually transform. Oh, this is awesome. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited, Nicole. And this is, this total transformation. As I was watching it Bimini, I was like, oh my God, this is what we get to do. And this is what we get to do in Los Angeles. And this class actually began during my cancer journey. And when I was faced with the possibility of not being here, I really looked at, oh my gosh, what am I truly here to bring to this planet? And it really felt like, wait, you can't take me off this planet yet. Like, I'm so not done. I'm like, I haven't delivered what I know. I haven't given these tools and processes and this entire foundation of how to unlock yourself from the matrix. Like, I haven't taught that class. What have I been doing? Right? Oh man. And so it felt like inside of me there was the biggest rush of information and just passion to bring this class forward. And this is the class where I take the 10 years of all of the transformation that I've done working with thousands of people all over the world, tens of thousands of people all over the world who also affect their people, so it exponentializes from there, right? But this is taking all of that work and putting it into a 4-day class with me, where during this class in Los Angeles, I would say it's even more of a workshop than it is a class, because this is going to be about the transformation of your life, and it's going to be about creating the total transformation for your life. And I've been writing and channeling and getting assignments and experiential sessions and vibrational alignments and all of these amazing pieces that I've been putting together for the last 6 months to literally create the foundation of what I know and be able to hand that to you and say, guess what? Here it is. Here it is. Let's actually go through it, experience it, apply it to your life so that you actually receive the depth of the information, the awareness, the vibrational shifts, and get to totally transform your life and live the most magnificent life ever. I'm not the only one that deserves to have a magnificent life. You do too. You do too. And seriously, being faced with cancer was brought this forward immediately. It was like, okay, this is one of the first things that I get to do if I get to live, is I get to give all of you the transformation of your lifetime, to where you completely understand every facet of the limitation of this reality. You outsmart it with every choice that you make. You know exactly what is going on. You know how to, use a tool in any circumstance to shift any energy. You actually have all of the information and all the keys, and truly, they're all inside of you. They are right now all inside of you. You came with a massive suitcase of everything that you needed to transform into the beauty and the light and the magnificence that you are. To have that life where you're literally, you feel like an angel walking around in heaven on earth, and everything is magical and wonderful, and abundance is easy, and everything is fun and joyful and playful, and your body feels wonderful. That life is literally waiting for you, and it's inside of you. So with these tools and processes, we get to go in and, within this workshop, tweak and undo and ask questions about and bring you through all of these layers of this transformation to create you new as who you truly are. Oh, it's so exciting, Nicole. Oh my gosh, I can't wait.
Wow, Rika, I love how you just explained all of that. I mean, I got a feeling sense of all of the change and transformation that's going to take place in that room, and I wish it was tomorrow. I really do.
Yes. And you guys know I've been facilitating for 10 years, and I've been facilitating on the membership calls and facilitating in different classes, but it's always been like not a total transformation. It's like, well, I have 15 minutes with you. I can get you from here to here. But we're missing, like, can you come to my house for 4 days while I go through all this with you? It's like, I end up with a lot of house guests, right? And so this class came forth because I hadn't laid the entire foundation. You guys have, gotten pieces of transformation, but you don't have it all to completely and totally transform everything in your life.
Absolutely, Rika. I know so many times after a broadcast, after an interaction, you talk about how there's more pieces there for somebody and how you wish you could always give everyone all the pieces, and now you are. That's exactly why you created this, so that everyone could have all the pieces they needed for whatever it is they wanted to change, which I think is just brilliant and is going to be incredible.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. And literally, you guys, this foundation, it applies to every aspect of your life. And throughout the course together, we're also going to be applying this information to your body, to your relationships, love relationships, business relationships, to your relationship with money, shifting your financial reality. So we're not only going to, lay that foundation and bring you into that total awareness and that knowing and that vibrational alignment, but we're also going to workshop in your life, transforming these energies so that you get to fly back to your home with your, angel wings spread wide, knowing what you know and being who you are truly meant to be on this planet. I'm excited, Nicole. Are you excited too?
I totally am. And I just think about how, like you said, we were all together in Bimini with our brand new Life Transform coaches, and how much potency and transformation could happen when we're together. And again, I think about this room that we're going to have in Los Angeles with all of these beings, working towards total transformation. It just exponentializes what's possible, and that's why, again, I can feel it already on this live stream, Rika, and we're just connected via technology. It's already happening, and it's going to be miraculous.
And what's amazing, too, for those of you guys that were even called to be in Bimini but maybe couldn't make it happen for some reason, this room is going to have all of the Bimini participants in it. And it's also going to have last year's coaching program in it. And so we get to have that ease of and wealth of the foundation of that vibrational alignment all present in the room, right? 80 of the coaches get to be in the room already with you. And this is on an energetic plane. That is, I mean, that is unreal. Like, as a facilitator, I know what happens when a being walks in the room that has one of their gifts and talents and abilities. The whole room gets that part of themselves. When one being walks in and has this healing process with their parents or whatever, the whole room gets it. I mean, I'm getting the chills right now just talking about this. So all of these 80 beings, you know, they get to be with me for an entire year. They're here to be coaches. They are completely badass awesome, right? And they have gone through massive amounts of total transformation. So you're literally walking into the most beautiful recipe for expansion. Energetically, you are going to receive so much more than anything you could ever imagine, and it's going to be easy. Because whenever anyone's in the room that has already done it, it instantaneously happens. It's like, you know, you'll just like take a deep breath and go, oh my God, my life is totally different. Like, just because you're in the room with that much total transformation. So I can't wait to see what happens in this class. And just so you know, too, it's not an event for the coaches. It's actually for you. So the coaches are going to be there witnessing. They're going to be there being present. They're going to be there sharing their love, holding that space of love and light. But it's not going to be about facilitating them. It's actually going to be about facilitating you. So you get to be the star of the show. We get to, you know, open up and ask you questions about your life, and, you know, open up those energies inside of you that allow you to move into the most miraculous life, because it's all about you connecting with who you truly are. So we get to open that up in the universe, help bring it into your body, help align you with that, help, you know, breathe out any of the old patterns and completely release them for good. It's just going to be amazing. And when we get together in live classes, the change is totally profound. Like, people say once they've been to a live class, like, one, you know, you've kind of seen people that have done live classes with me, and you're seeing them on video and you're like, they're kind of glowing, like, you know, like, I feel their love even, you know, on the video screen, like, what's happening here? Well, that gets to be you experiencing your love. That gets to be you elated with, you know, being in touch with your talents and abilities, saying yes to your most magnificent life, getting in touch with that part of you that's already living that life and bringing that into being to where, woo-hoo-hoo-hoo, you get to have it all. You get to be it all. You get to be who you came here to be. It's just going to be unbelievably magical.
Absolutely. Rikka, you know, and I'm connecting with everyone here, people sending in questions via the live stream, and it's really interesting because I see a pattern of folks who have been on the spiritual path for a long time, and they've tried lots of different things, but can't seem to get to the root of actually transforming something that is, you know, has been in their life for a long time, be it something physical or financial or in relationship. It's like, you know, we've tried different things but haven't seen the complete transformation of it. And I wonder what you'd say about those things, Rikka.
Yeah. Oh, my sweet, beautiful friend. I am so sorry. Okay, it's not your fault. It is 100% not a wrongness of you or something you didn't do or didn't say right or didn't whatever. Literally, what's happened is that there are pieces of yourself that you've actually been missing. There's pieces of the transformation that somehow they got skipped, right? And so what happened is, it's like you can't quite move on because there's still a gift from God there for you. There's still, you know, well, you know, as we get into class, you guys will actually see this. There are 9 different aspects of the energies of God. And within every transformation, if we give ourselves these 9 aspects in total completeness, then the lesson is learned, because the only thing that is showing up in our life is here to support us into that expansion. So our bodies are trying to reflect our belief systems. Our relationships are trying to reflect our belief systems. Our relationship with money are trying to reflect our belief systems, right? And underneath those belief systems, there's some trapped energy, right? So there's these steps that we can actually go through to help you access that locked energy, to help you unlock that locked energy and allow you to feel it all to completion, and then allow you to ascend into these higher levels of understanding. And what you're doing there is you're really upgrading your human self. You're taking it from whatever pattern it was stuck in, and you're bringing it into the compassion and understanding and the love, and into being in these 9 aspects of God. And once you have received the totality of the lesson that the energy of God came here to give you, the pattern is complete. It's absolutely done. There's nothing else for you to do. And you will not feel that kind of reoccurringness or that tug on your world, or that feeling like, wow, I can't shake this. It just keeps coming up and coming up and coming up. So don't worry, it's not your fault. It's just that you've been missing a few pieces. And that is exactly why I created this class. So that in 4 days, I can actually go through all of these different facets so that you walk out going, yep, I got this. Not only am I totally transformed, but whatever comes up in my world, I completely get it. I know exactly how to transform anything, and you will leave feeling empowered in your life, knowing that your life now gets to be your choice, instead of just having these patterns limit you that you feel like you can't get rid of. Cool, right?
It's perfect, Rika, because it is kind of baffling. And again, in these emails that people are sending, it's like, why is it so hard to find that pattern or to figure out the lesson on our own? Why is that such a challenge, especially if we've been working on something for years?
Yeah, and I definitely understand it. Truthfully, I don't know anyone else that lays this foundation, and this powerful of a foundation. Truthfully, just I don't mean to toot my own horn, but it's like in my experience with all of the light workers that I've met, it's like they have pieces of it, but they don't actually paint the full picture. And people ask me, they're like, so how did you awaken? And some people on this plane of existence, they're like, oh, I just closed my eyes and then all of a sudden everything changed, and like Eckhart Tolle or whatever. They're like, I didn't do that. I actually chose, from within the entirety of the matrix, every step of the way, every choice. But it was the most beautiful thing, because now I get to lay that architecture out for you easily. I get to go, here are all of the layers of separation. Here's where it starts. Here's what's on top of it. Here's what's going to come up. Here's this. And so with this, your entire system gets to rest knowing that you know. And also not feeling, feeling crazy or discouraged with the stuff that's coming up, because you actually know that it's here to serve you, and you know what to choose and look at and feel and allow in order to let it serve you, and how to raise it into an entirely different dimension where its meaning and feeling even changes into something that is positive and inspiring and empowering and awesome. Like, you're going to watch the stuff that's the wrongness of you and the things that you think are bad or wrong or whatever all of a sudden turn into this magic, and you're like, how did we just do that? That is so cool. So the patterns that were limiting you become this rocket fuel. They take you into this whole other universe called you. And you get to experience the magic that you are. They literally transform into that. So it's like an education that if the entire planet had it, it would be a completely new world. And people would be able to transform anything in their life, have anything that they would like to have, be anything. And you could have that. You could have that PhD. So by coming to this class too, you're also going to get two 8,500-page manuals. So we're not going to read these manuals in class. What we're going to do is bring up the exercises and begin working with you on these particular pieces. But what's amazing about it is you also have that to take home, because you're going to transform so much in the class that when you go back and read the material, you're going to be like, Oh my God, I freaking got this. Like, whoa, I totally, wow, get it and understand it. And with that, you can help your family and your friends and everybody in your life. It's incredible. You will completely know exactly what to say in any moment to open up a possibility and help people move out of that old information because you will have done it yourself. It's so exciting, Nicole. Oh my God, I can't wait.
It really is cool that once you've figured out how to move through certain things, then you can support others in doing that, Rika. And we see that all the time. And that's why this is such a beautiful thing, that people will have tools once they leave that they can use with others as well once they've gone through the process themselves.
Absolutely. Because all the, you're not just, there's not just sort of one aspect of you. You have a lot of different things going on. So if you don't actually address all of those different things and give all of those different pieces and parts of you what they need to ascend, then part of you is going to feel left behind and it's going to keep reoccurring. Does that make sense? Right? So with this transformation, we get to not only touch into your human self and your little one and raise their vibration, but also touch into your body, because also you'll be live, so you'll be in this healing energy, right? Raising your body's vibration to the new life, to the new foundation. And then also giving your mind the tools and processes to where it can change the matrix in your head, to where when anything like that comes up, use that quick tool, bam, you're out of that matrix, and you're within like 7 days of, well, they do say it takes 21 days to change a habit, but I've actually found in my classes that that is not true because I watch people completely transform in front of my eyes. So, but let's just say, hey, it took you 7 days or whatever. As you use that tool, you're going to rearrange the way that your brain thinks and the way that your brain hooks up with reality. So, and the other piece is changing how it feels in your environment. So it's shifting all of these different parts of you actually create the total transformation. If you leave a part of you behind, then a part of you is going to be stuck there in that pattern, still needing you to learn that lesson of love, give that part of you what it needs to actually come up to your level, your divine level. Makes sense, doesn't it, Nicole?
Totally does.
Yeah.
And, we have such beautiful people chatting in with me right now, Rika, and it's interesting. I'm wondering how all of this connects to our soul's mission and what we came here to the planet to do, because I have a lot of questions about that. It's like people want to know, how do I bring my gift forward? How do I know what I came to do on this planet? And how do I do that in a joyful way? There's a lot of beautiful service-oriented beings on this live stream that want to know, how do I transform my life so that I can benefit others as well?
That's exactly what we'll be doing in LA, right? Oh, because your gifts that you're here to bring to the world are what you've actually transformed, how you've awakened into you, and that you've awakened into you. So, you as a being right now, just bring your awareness up. Oh, you know what? Let's connect you to the earth first, just so we don't space you up too high without grounding you. So feel your feet flat on the floor. Here you go. And everybody take a big deep breath together. And just allow yourself to relax your body. There we go. Relaxing yourself and your body. There we go. Feeling your feet energetically moving into the center of the earth. Yeah, feeling that beautiful crystalline energy, magical energy of the center of the earth. Good. There you go. Take a big deep breath, breathing that up through your body. Now through the top of your head, and just allowing you to ground in with this beautiful, magical earth and all of Mother Nature. Yeah, just inviting Gaia to come into your body, into your cells. Another deep breath, just breathing that energy up to your body. There we go. Inviting that beautiful energy to come up through your body. Good. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful. There we go. Awesome, awesome. Now go ahead and bring your awareness up. There we go. And ask that the angels and your higher self and God itself come into your experience. So for you, open your heart. Even wider, even bigger, even wider, even bigger. There we go. And bring your awareness up and just feel that love and gratitude for the angels, for God, for your higher self. And really, like, this is you accessing you, the angel that you are, right? This is you allowing yourself to align yourself with this higher energy, right? So feel the lightest, highest vibration of love that you can find, and just ask that all the angels help. Good. First, we're just going to take a deep breath, connecting you with upstairs, and then we're going to take this a little bit further. Take a big deep breath, breathing into your body. Oh, and just letting that come to your forearm. Oh, there we go. Just letting yourself connect to upstairs. Open, 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 open. Beautiful. So, oh, what if your entire life has always been about returning to love? And that everything you have ever been through has been about returning you to love. And even the things in your life right now that you feel like are stressful or a struggle or painful and you want to change, those things are also bringing you to love. They're your rocket fuel. That's that energy that's going to go, okay, enough of whatever this is. I'm moving into a whole different universe. Yes, yes, yes. And if you hadn't experienced day in and day out that energy, maybe that pain, maybe that struggle, would you have the audacity to walk into a whole nother world? Would you have that energy inside of you that says, I deserve more? I deserve a bigger life. Do you see how that energy is really helping you grow and is your friend? Yeah, there we go. So take a big deep breath, just allowing yourself to move into awareness with, oh, okay, all of this is happening on my behalf. On my behalf. And why is all of this happening on my behalf? It's like God is like, I'm here to return you to your true self, to access all of those amazing talents and abilities to help you transform into who you were meant to be. Oh, and it's amazing. And I will not sell you short. I will not, it's like I won't let you believe in one of the false beliefs and then move you forward. If it's false, if it's something that has to do with separation that you're trying to believe in to create that expansion, I'll give you a little bit of energy, but I'm not going to resolve it completely because I want you to know what you know. I want you to know that you are never-ending, ever-present love. I want you to know that your life is a sacred, blessed, and holy gift. I want you to know that you are deserving and worthy of the most magnificent life ever. You are one of my cherished children. I love you. You are so special to me. You are infinitely special. There is no one like you and no one you can compare yourself to. Yeah. So what if everything that's going on in your life is trying to open up and move you into knowing and being those aspects of God? And really, those aspects of yourself. Those aspects of yourself. Yeah, your real self. There we go. So bring your awareness up and let's just sort of start opening that up and introducing that just to begin the transformation of this 4-day intensive in Los Angeles. Ooh, a lot coming in there. Take a big deep breath, everyone, breathing that energy into your body. Woo! There we go, allowing that beautiful angelic self that you are just to come down from heaven. There we go, bringing you all of the aspects of God, bringing you love and the lightness, the magic, the presence of God. Oh, there we go. Bring your awareness up again and feel. Ask the angels to show you the angel that you are. Yeah, the angel that you are. Yep, living in God. There we go. It's even bigger. There we go. It's even bigger. Good. Take a big deep breath, breathing that into your body. Woo, there we go. Woo, there we go. Oh, all the way through, all the way through, all the way through, all the way through. Yes, you are an angel. There we go. Some of you guys just found your wings. Your wings just flopped out. Like, hey, wait a second. I can feel the light coming in. I can feel the light traveling through my wings. Whoa. Whew, yeah, wonderful. I'd love to hear how you guys are feeling. I mean, literally, we just spent like, what, 10 minutes? Just imagine what 4.5 days, what we get to do in 4.5 days, right? Oh, what I love about this too is that, together we can create these transformations, we can open these fields of energy. You can feel bliss when you get off a call, except how much can you actually maintain it? When you have all the information, because we've spent 4 days together, right, outlining this foundation, giving you all of these different architectural elements, like building this foundation for you, so that as you know how everything gets put together, and you've applied it to your life, and you completely get the whole thing, right? So when you get to have that, then you get to have all the information, so you get to take this vibration into your life easily, right? Because right now it's really easy for us to move into this because you're with me. Well, during this class, you get to walk away and carry all this with you. I'm excited. So we'd love to hear how you're feeling, and how just getting even 10 minutes of a bling over the internet, right, is opening up your heart and bringing you into a new awareness of what you feel like to be the angel on earth that you are.
Rika, I am already getting amazing responses. Sharon says, oh my God, I just cried my eyes out. What a relief. Thank you so much. Gratitude for you.
Oh, this is so cool, because Nicole, they get to find out who they really are, right? It's like, this is like the party of a lifetime. You get to show up and be like, oh my God, this is who I really am. And with that, you get to shed all of those old limiting beliefs that were never you in the first place. Yay! That's awesome.
Exactly. Just so much thanks coming in. Rika, you're so awesome. And somebody else said, the I am of Source.
Oh, yes. The I am of Source. And that's another thing that we are going to be diving deep in the course, is that your connection to Source has potentially had lots of different lenses in between you and that energy. And it's the ways that you've been trained by this world to limit your energy flow, to not allow yourself to be all energies. That's a huge section, to actually move the energy of your being into being all energies. Whew, right? There's one there's one section in level 1. It's an awesome big one. Okay. Also, in level 2, there's a whole section on finding the seeds of the limitations that you bought into from being here, from childhood, from the people around you, that are those lenses to love. So it's like, what do you have to do in order to love? What conditions have to be made? Erasing the layers of those lenses so that you and Source are one. That you don't need to have anything in between you and Source, right? You don't have to be worthy even to receive Source energy, because that's no longer there. You don't have to do the right thing to receive Source energy. You don't have to, have done the right thing and then reward yourself with Source energy. You can see how we've been trained here to be separate from Source in every area of our life, right? So we get to wipe that entire slate clean, whoosh, so that you go, oh, I am part of Source. Okay, cool. I actually live inside of the heart of God. Oh, well, that's wonderful. You mean so the energy of my body is actually powered by God? Yes, it is. So that's a whole other section that we get into. is unplugging everywhere that the matrix basically has your body running, but through those limited patterns. So, for instance, wanting something for somebody else. Whenever you want something for somebody else, you've got a good 90% of your energy outside of you instead of in your body, right? And it's actually it doesn't serve anyone. It doesn't serve your body. It doesn't serve them. And as we go through all this information and unlock you from all of that to where you go, oh, I totally get it. I understand it. We release you from all that. You get to feel all that energy inside your own body. And you get to feel how your body is actually one with Source too, and that there's no longer the separation in between the body and the spirit. The separation is now gone. Now it's just body and God. Woo! Getting to be one. Oh, that's exciting. And it's crazy too. Like, you'll be amazed at, like, oh my God, like, I have so much more energy, and I have, so much more capacity to transform my body, to heal it, to help it heal, God is like, the energy of love is the magical ingredient, right? So throughout this, we'll be unlocking you, unlocking you, unlocking you, unlocking you, to where you get to live as an angel with the energy of God and love all around you, all through you. Oh my gosh, Nicole, I can't wait.
Wow, Rikka. And you pointed to something that several people are saying, that they feel new. That just in 10 minutes they feel new, like a refreshing and a newness.
Yeah. Yes, yes, yes. Imagine, like, if you gave yourself the gift, because here we are, we've got 45 minutes so far together. If you gave yourself the gift of this 4.5 days in person, by the way, right? In person, in the room, with the tonings and the channeled songs and the bowls and all of the other coaches that have received all of this. So they're holding this massive vibration of light and love for every one of you. Oh my gosh, just imagine the newness that you'll get to experience flying home on that airplane. You'll be like, oh my God, I don't even need the airplane. I'll just use my wings. Like, be a whole other universe.
Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I'm just looking through here. There's just so much gratitude and back in the current of light. That statement really struck me. Being so blessed and back in the current of light, because it's a reminder. We're here reminding each other.
Yes, yes. And it's interesting, because as the consciousness, as time time is sort of slowing and collapsing, as all of these paradigms of polarity are collapsing. Whoosh, it's like the transformation gets to happen faster, easier, quicker, more instantaneous, and more just you going, oh, I'll have this. But it does take being in the vibration of that, because when you're by yourself and you're working on it, it's like, if you're fully open and connected to upstairs, you can receive vibration that's outside of your box. But it's interesting, how amazing it is when we actually get in the room together and you're with other physical beings that are living outside of that box. So your body gets to feel it. It gets to be a full visceral experience. You get to experience your angelic self being in your body. I mean, it's a different world. And the other amazing thing too is, like, I only get you for, an hour and a half tonight. Well, I get you for 4.5 days. So we get to dive deep and high and full into all of these energies. We get to open your energy field up to where you get to be this and go home as this. Oh, it's exciting. Oh, it's just going to be wonderful.
I love this. TK says, a journey through space. Whoa!
Yes, yes. And what's amazing too is, it's so amazing to be these light vibrations and bring in this love, and then you go, wait a second, let's change my entire life. to be this, right? So that's the other aspect of the class, is actually, you know, a workshop to transform those aspects of your life to where it's a total transformation, right? Not just, oh my God, I feel really great, but I'm going back into my life and I haven't addressed money. You know, I haven't addressed my relationship with my child or my, you know, husband. I haven't addressed the, you know, the stuff that's going on or the stuff I believe about my body. No, this class, we're addressing all of that. It's a workshop to transform all of that. Oh, it's just going to be absolutely wonderful.
Beautiful. Beautiful, Rikka. Yeah, a lot of people really feeling the connection and the power here.
Oh, sweet, loving beings. And, you know, before we started this live stream, I tapped into just how special this class is. And as I was tapping into it, the angels were showing me just how special this class is. And for me, you know, going through something like facing cancer, you know, and what they considered, you know, like 8 weeks to live, and then getting to bring this class to you, getting to, you know, leave my legacy, getting to have you carry on everything that I know, everything that we know. I mean, this class is actually about a global love revolution for the entire planet. Because once you know, everyone will know. And you'll never be tricked again. You'll totally get it. You will have a PhD in energy transformation. And you will know more and be more. And hold that light and love for the entire world to realize who they are and what they know. So you are that seed of light. And I'm so grateful for you being that seed of light. And I'm so grateful that I get to share this information and that we get to awaken this knowing and this being that we are. And that you get to carry that vibration in you. You know, it's like, it's just amazing to look at, wow, just when you're faced with this could be taken away from you, it's like, oh my God, no, I have to have this. Like, we have to do this. And each of you that are coming know that you're meant to be there. Like, this is something that we arranged a long time ago. And I just feel so blessed and honored to get to be here to share this with you.
Wow, Rikka. We have the most beautiful comment coming in, and the name is not connected to the comment, but they say, I have experienced magic being with Rikka and a group of people who come together to open their awareness. It does change how you flow and open, truly magical. Rikka has seen things in me that open me to see the same things in me, and my life has never been the same. I came away from a live stream last week with the feeling that I've never loved myself for being more than I did in that moment, and it has continued to expand. That's what we're talking about. All right.
That's what we're talking about. And that, oh my gosh, we don't have to do it alone anymore. You know, it doesn't have to be something where you're in your life trying to make things work and struggling. And it's like, you come to this class, you get to receive the assistance of the universe. And all of us in bodies, all these angels in bodies, like, we're here to transform together. As I give to you, I give to myself. As you give to me, you give to yourself. It's like, it's this amazing gift that keeps on giving. So your presence there unlocks and opens up a whole different universe just because you chose. And it plants the seeds for everyone who's been through what you've been through to finally say yes to something that is so magical called them. Something that is so magical called you. And part of this too, within these classes, we also get to build the foundation so that you can stay strong in that energy, so that you can stay, that you have a solid foundation of light, if that makes sense. But it has to do with, the ownership and the claiming of what you're choosing, and the implementation of it. Like, as you see that all into being, it's almost like that entire light structure comes in, and it takes the place of the heavier structure. So now you're in this beautiful energy of light and love, instead of in that old structure. But we have given the new world a structure. I mean, how many classes have you been to and you're like, I got totally opened up, and then I went back in the world and I got tossed around and I can't find myself and I don't know what's going on, right? That's because we didn't build the light structure. So that's what I'm talking about as far as total transformation. We've got some play to do with each other. And it does create this total transformation, instead of, there's like nothing to go back to. There's really no way to go back. And I say that not like it's going to be something that you're longing for. You're going to be celebrating not being able to go back. Like, yeah, I can't do struggle. Woo-hoo! I lost the ability to resist. This is amazing. Oh my God, I never knew I could be this at peace with the entire universe. Right? I lost all my stuff about money. I moved into receiving it. I claimed that receiving. I own that receiving. I mean, I watched Pamela in class own that receiving, and oh my God, talk about total transformation. Her entire future just went bam and was completely different. Like, the abundant future is now just there, right? But that's what gets to happen when we come together as angels and see each other for who you really are. Like, I get to be there with you and go, actually, you're this. And you're like, oh my God, I am that. I can see that in me. I can feel that in me. Oh my God, I'm feeling myself. Oh, and now we run these processes, and now I'm feeling myself even in my mind. And now I'm feeling myself in my heart. My little one's feeling myself. And oh my gosh, we even changed my experience with my environment. So now all of me feels like me. And I get to take me everywhere. And I love me. It's totally awesome. Everybody take a big deep breath. There's a huge amount of energy that just wants to come in and go, it's okay. You don't have to do this alone anymore. We got you. Why do you think I'm still here? Aw, some of you guys really got that. Take a big deep breath and just allow that to come in. Would you allow that much support? Yes? Yes. Take a big deep breath. Breathe that support in. Would you allow that much love to come into your life? Yes? Okay, take a big deep breath. Breathing that love in. Oh, and would you also acknowledge that you're not only deserving and worthy of this magnificent life and this total transformation, but this is what you actually came here to do. You're like, I can't miss this. This is what I came here to do. That's what I feel like in teaching this. I'm like, I can't miss this. This is what I came here to do, right? I'm not going to, check out and leave the planet based on cancer. I don't think so. I'm transforming cancer, and I'm staying because I have got, this to deliver to all of us so that we can all be everything that we truly are, this beautiful angels embodied living heaven on earth. And I'm not stopping until we're there. Oh, sweet, beautiful beings. Wow, feel you. Feel your hearts. Oh, feel our hearts. Yeah. And you can feel this all the time. This much peace, this much love, this much magic. And it all gets to happen in you. That being said, too, we have all the coaches coming, and there's only a certain amount of space in the room. So I know that your heart knows that yes for you, right? Or that whatever that answer is, whatever feels most expansive for you. So you're going to want to register soon. because we want you to have your spot. We don't want to run out of seats, you know what I'm saying? So we also have a 2 payment option too. So if you'd like to spread it out, that's totally cool too. Oh, Nicole, I'm so excited.
Well, Rikka, again, more beautiful comments coming in just about people never knowing they could be this much love, and it's opened me to allow myself to be me. And this is comments after comments. I do have a question. Someone is asking, could you give an example of how this will help with body stuff? There's a fair amount of folks that have different body things going on. So how does this actually connect with our physicality?
Oh, in every way. What happens within this matrix, and some of you guys have seen this in different people's work, where they look at the hologram, and it's kind of like the smallest hologram. When you change that hologram, it changes all of the other holograms, right? So what's interesting about laying this foundation is this is the foundation for every change. This is the foundation for the entirety of changing anything in your life. And your body falls under the same guidelines and the same kind of rules of transformation, if you were to put it that way, that everything else does. So as you learn these levels and these layers and master giving these energies to yourself, right? Giving yourself these aspects of God and moving that part of you into totally God space, right? It transforms. It's interesting because changing your relationships changes your body. Anywhere you look at the pattern, it's actually going to change it. But we will be diving deep into the body's consciousness, and working with that body's consciousness. So after we lay the foundation and everyone's like, oh my gosh, I totally get it, this is awesome. We apply that foundation to actually transforming your body. So you're going to physically feel the transformations actually happen during the class. You're going to feel the shifts occur. You're going to look different. You're going to feel different. Your eyes are going to feel different. It's like people are going to look at you and go, oh my God, you look like a supermodel. Like everyone looks like a supermodel when they're connected to this God energy, and this God energy heals everything. So this is all of the transformational work that I put myself through with the cancer. So yeah, it's beautiful. The foundation is truly the same. And as you shift these core energies that are really the gifts that you're here to receive from God, from the God that you are, right? As you transform these lower energies that are actually the gifts that you're here to receive from God, and as you receive them, they transform their energy into being the gift that they are. So they move from this lower energy up into this divine energy. And as you do that, the pattern's complete, the job is done. The illusion has served its purpose for you. You have literally learned the lesson that you came here to learn, and now there's no more requirement for whatever that is to actually be there. Because everything is serving you to bring you into love. So when you move you into love, being that love, right, and healing those parts of you that haven't received the love, there's no more need for any disharmony. It just doesn't have to be there. So, the other thing is, I watch as we do like these, cleansing tonings, and we use bowls, and I mean, those bowls and the toning and the amount of angels that are actually in the room, in physical body and in non-physical, like there's light all in the room. I watch people physically transform in front of my eyes. I mean, we've had people, say, oh my God, all of the pain, like I was in pain, chronic pain for like 30 years, and it's not there. Because that chronic pain has always been about, how can I spark you into love? How can I bring you into reaching for that higher vibration, knowing what is, knowing what you are, knowing what truly is, and that's all that it's there to serve. And so once you have made that transition, and being it, it's like it's served its purpose. And it goes, oh, I'm no longer needed, and then it gets to wiggle its way out. It was a good 3 months before the diagnosis of the cancer actually being gone. The cancer was already gone. And it was gone because it was gone energetically. Even though the CT scans or whatever were saying one thing, I could feel that the energy was actually complete. The pattern was complete. Everything that I was meant to learn from it had been learned. And so it had done its job. It's good. It's like, all right, I can disappear now. I can, return to love and return to harmony. And it's a beautiful thing to give yourself that gift. I mean, man, if I could just show you some of the shifts, God, some of the, amazing. Like Kumara's oh my God. You should see her. She's like holding this divine presence goddess of love and light. She is so filled with light and love that she's melting everything. Like she is transforming the world, right? And that's who she really is. Now, years ago, she didn't get to be that, but we got to play together, right? We got to be in these classes together, and now she gets to be that. I get to watch beautiful beings like Pamela step up and have their abundance and claim who they are. And when I met Pamela, it was completely different. And so, having worked one-on-one with these guys, all these guys, and all these angels, and having worked on all the membership sites and all the live classes that I've done all over the world, it's like you begin seeing these reoccurring patterns of like, oh, here are the steps. Oh, here's what we need to do. Oh, it's just like this. Wait, it's just like this here. Oh, it's just like this here. Oh, I've actually got to teach this foundation because it applies to everything. And what's beautiful too is that it's easy, because once you know these layers, once you understand them, your mind and your system also feels very comfortable, because your mind is kind of a cool thing. When you give it the understanding, it gives you permission. So you have total permission because it knows that it's safe, because it has a complete understanding of what's actually happening. So I've never been able to do this. So I'm so excited to be able to, take all of this wisdom and all of this knowledge and give it to you and help you, assist you to transform your life with it. The whole class is, you get to be a whole different energy when you walk out. You'll do a before picture and an after picture, and you'll be like, oh my gosh, I look so different. Look at my joy now. Wow, look at the magic in my eyes. Wow, look at my face. Like, I am glowing. Like, I can see in my skin I'm glowing, and you're going to see this in everyone else. You're going to watch this transformation happen in the room. It's just awesome.
It really is, Rikka, and I've had the pleasure and honor to see it over and over and over again with the many classes I've been in with you over the years, and we have many people that excitedly write in after they've been in the class, and they say exactly that. I love this one from Veronica. She said, she did an in-person class with you, and she said, what I experienced in class was divinely orchestrated and embodied transformation. I experienced opening and allowing myself to receive the love and support from everyone, bathing in God love, knowing that I am love. I release so much fear and feel so safe, and I know that everything is love. That's a massive transformation. Releasing fear to feeling completely safe and bathed in everything being love. I love that one.
And embodied oneness. That's just so different than, oh, I got the concept. It's like during this class, we actually vibrationally bring this into being, but we also don't ignore that your mind needs to understand it, that your heart needs to totally feel it, that your little one needs to, be in alignment with it, and that we also get to change the way that you project yourself out in the world, and then what you do with people projecting at you also. So we change your entire environment. Because if you don't address all of those different parts, then one of those parts is going to kind of loop back in because you didn't get the information you needed, you didn't get the vibrational transformation that you needed, right? So, yeah. So if you only do a part of it, then it doesn't stay as a lasting, total, complete transformation. So that's exactly what this class is about. Yeah! Embodied oneness, embodied love. Yeah! Embodied angels on earth. Yeah! Oh, it's incredible. It's just wonderful.
Absolutely. I mean, again, just looking at some of these beautiful statements that people send us after class, even releasing stress and tension, how that can influence everything in your life. Claire has said to us, I released so much stress and tension in this class, I feel I have been lifted into a whole new way of being. Again, it's like that old reality doesn't exist anymore where stress and tension is, and there's a new way to be in the world.
Aww, yes! Could you imagine what your life would be like without any stress or tension? And what your body would feel like without any stress or tension? And that's truly what's available. And we can live our lives from that zero stress and zero tension. It's actually really easy. It just requires that we embody ourselves and make every energy ourselves instead of listening to the energies that are coming at us, like we can't transform them. So as we bring your angelic being in, as you begin transforming everything, you're going to realize, wait a second, like I can make this transformation. I can have everything in my life be this contribution to light and love. I actually can even have my relationship or my relationships with my family just be this loving contribution, no matter how they're acting. And so, because that's you. You are love. You are light. You are magic. You are the presence of God. Right? So when you bring you to the party, every experience with this in this illusion just reflects you. And just take a big deep breath and just breathe that in for a moment. Oh, everything in this illusion gets to reflect me, the real me. Oh, right now it's reflecting who I think I am and the places maybe inside of you where the energies are stuck because it's trying to bring you into who you are. Once you embody everything that you are, it reflects back at you who you are. The magic, the love, and you get to, it's so beautiful because in that moment you get to begin playing with the energy of God for the creation of your life and your business and your relationships. Everything becomes this relationship with God. My relationship with John is actually a relationship with God. We meet in God energy. And that's why there's never any separation. And that's why there's never any problems. Because it's like, oh, God meets God. Like, oh, this is wonderful, right? And so I get to meet my parents and my family in that energy, in God to God. Whether or not they're functioning from that place, I get to still meet them there. And it's really amazing because as you embody yourself, you're going to find all this magic showing up everywhere. Like, wait a second. Like that feels like they're talking about divinity because everything you're feeling, everything is that divine you. So it changes the energy of every relationship. I even had my sister-in-law one time talk to me about how I didn't see her and I should feel guilty, and all I felt was how much she loved me, right? Because the program had been dissolved about the guilt, right? And all of the information about that and me being wrong for whatever I did had dissolved. So now I just got to experience God coming through and God saying, I miss you. Instead of me being wrong, right? So when you transform all of these different aspects through learning this foundation and through going through these vibrational shifts, it literally shifts your interface. And it changes your interface to being one that interfaces through separation, judgment, limitation. We have a whole section on judgment that will blow your mind. You'll be like, oh my gosh, I know exactly what it does. I can't believe we didn't take class. Okay, so, with this interface, you're experiencing kind of a distorted God, but as you let go of that interface, you get to just interface everything with this beautiful love, this beautiful presence, this beautiful energy of, light and magic and wonder. And I know that you know that that's what you're here for. Everyone's like, yes, that is what I'm here for. So right now, let's just everybody take a big deep breath. For the fun and joy of it, let's just play around with this. Okay, so go ahead and ask the angels upstairs to show you the energy of your life if you come to this course and receive this total transformation. So bring your awareness up and just ask the angels to show you that. Wow. Woo. Let's take a big deep breath and start breathing that in. So you can start your transformation now and then go to class and feel all that completion happen. So take a big deep breath. Breathing that transformation into your body, breathing that new future. I mean, I can feel like the depth of the difference that gets to be, the you that shows up, the beautiful heart that gets to emanate, the love that you get to feel in all of your beautiful relationships. You know, the life that you get to have as you honor you and you care for you and you choose for you in every moment because you're being the energy of love. There's nothing but love that you can give to yourself. It's like, well, I'm just love, so I give myself love, and this is how I play. And oh my gosh, and I can feel how much that changes your business, how much it changes your job, your career. And it shifts it into this beautiful, magical exploration, this wondering, this incredible, abundant, divinely guided. Oh, it's like walking the on hallowed ground, right? It's like, oh my God, it's so sacred. It's like, oh, it's just amazing. Oh, you allowing yourself to fully receive you and allowing the world to receive you and gift to you based on that. That's what's in store for you. And it's going to show up in crazy magical ways, you know. It's like we had, you know, one coach that was making $16,000 a year and took the coaching program and is now making over $80,000 a year, right? Because she's moving into more of her. And after this last whole Bimini trip, woo, I would say at least exponential by 4 within a year and a half. 2 years maybe, they're saying 2 years, but 4 times what that is. So that's, she's getting close to $500,000 a year within 2 years. Yeah, that's the transformation that's possible when you show up, when you choose the angel that you are over the matrix, when you stand up for what you came here to be and who you came here to be. That's what gets to happen. You get to be escorted through life. You get to have clients and people come to you from out of the woodwork, and all of a sudden everybody's finding you, and you don't even have a website, right? It's like amazing things get to happen, from everything from people buying you stuff. I mean, somebody just gave Pamela a down payment on a house. Right? It's like, what? Because everybody's like, oh my God, they're being the angel that they are. I want to be the angel that I am. Thank you for holding the space in the world. You have so much courage and bravery. I see you. I get you. I know you. What can I do for you? And everybody feels that from you. They see that in you. And they want to support that in you. So, you know, you get to look forward to just a few things. That's all. Just like the entire world supporting you and you walking on sacred ground and everything coming to you. But, you know, nothing that big. Just kidding. Oh my God, it's totally amazing. Oh, you're going to absolutely love it. You're going to love it. Because you love you. Oh, when you're being you, oh, the whole world responds. This entire place has been trying to get you to be you ever since you got here, right? Ever since you got here. So let it happen. And why not let us help you? We can make it a lot easier, a lot faster, and give you all the pieces to where you're not coming lifetime after lifetime. You could actually transform and play this lifetime instead of work. Feeling that. Woo! Okay, so feel into that future if you actually come to class. If you say yes to you, if you just go, screw it, I'm coming, making it happen. And feel into what your life gets to feel like. Yeah, you already know. Take a big deep breath and just let that in. Might as well know, right? Yeah. Oh, so beautiful. So beautiful. Woo! Wow. And know too, if anything's coming up like money or time or whatever, the universe moves mountains to give you you. Okay, so know that you get to choose it and you get to go, okay, I'm going to make this happen. Universe, what are all the ways that this can happen? And you'll watch magic occur around you. You'll watch everything show up. If you're, it's like each of you know that your soul is being called to it. So everything that is meant to show up to support that will happen. Yeah, it will. You know it. So allow yourself to put that choice for you above all things. And then that choice brings forth those possibilities and that support that you need to allow that to show up in the physical. Well, you got your mission, and we have opened up the energy of this Life Transform class during this kickoff, and the acknowledgement that it's actually time for total transformation, for you to awaken as the angel that you are on earth, for you to learn all of your earthly lessons so that you can vacation here on planet Earth and enjoy the magnificent life of an angel, living in heaven on earth. It's all here for you. And we're going to make this total transformation in LA. And I'm so excited for you and your life and your future. Oh my God, it's gonna be amazing. Oh, simply wonderful. Wow. So the website that you can go to is lifetransformedclass.com, L-I-F-E, transformedclass.com. I think there's probably, oh, never mind, you're on that site. So you can just click down there and get registered, and there's also a Facebook fan page or a Facebook event page where you can connect with people to room with them. You can ask questions there. And does anybody else actually have any questions about class, about what we're going to be doing together, that we could actually answer right now on this live stream? I know one of the questions that we did get was, how long is class time? And it's from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. So we get a nice full day together to, rock your world and transform your life. So Nicole, are there any other questions from everybody out there about the class?
Let's see here, Rika. We do have lots of incoming messages. Laquita's saying, I am already feeling transformation, which I love.
Oh.
And I want to share this as well, this beautiful comment. Catherine says, being live in class in Bimini completely transformed sexual trauma for me. Since coming home, my life has been a complete 180. It's so incredible, beyond words, that a few days live with Rika has totally released something that has kept me in trauma my whole life. I just can't wait for LA to see where I go next. I'm so touched by that. That is incredible.
Oh, that is awesome. And it's so cool because I watched it happen. So,
So did I.
we watched that miracle happen. It's like, oh my God, this total transformation is possible and happening. This magical, full on, like, whole new life. Yeah, it's time, you guys. It's time for this total transformation.
It's totally time, Rika. It really is. And so we have, there's a lot of information on this lifetransformedclass.com website. There's information about the hotel. We do have a hotel with a group code to get discounted hotel rooms. It's very close to the Los Angeles airport. A lot of people asking, is it easy? You can easily get a taxi from the airport to this hotel, and then you don't really need a rental car while you're there because everything happens at this hotel, and there's restaurants and things nearby. Mm-hmm. Like Rika mentioned, we have a Facebook page if you want to try and find somebody to room with, so that you can share a room with somebody else who's coming to the class. Rika, you talked about the timing. I'm just seeing here if there's anything else. We we missed. Of course, our beautiful customer care team is always available. If you have any questions, you can send an email. It's very simple. It's info@adventureinoneness.com, and we've got that connected on the website as well. If you have any more detailed questions, a member of our team will be happy to get back with you. Let's see if there's anything else. You know, some people asking about, will I still be able to register in a week or two? You know, it's just like Rikka mentioned, we do have limited seating, of course. We'd love to have as many people as possible, and so I would say register as soon as you can. We still absolutely have space available today. In a few weeks, we'll see where it's at, because a lot of our coaches will also be in the room, like Rikka mentioned. So we do have limited seats available.
And that's just because the room is only so big, so we can only fit so many chairs.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And I've been asking the hotel, okay, how many can we fit in there? Because I feel it's just going to be such an amazing gathering, and
so powerful. I can feel the absolute power of this class. It's amazing. I mean, I feel honored to be a steward of it. I'm like, oh my God, I can feel it already. It's happening. I mean, and part of it too is by coming to this class, you're receiving energetically the Bimini class, the Costa Rica class. They've been to Hawaii. All of these beings have been doing all of this massive transformation, and they're holding this field for you to effortlessly go, okay, I know that now, I'm being that now, and make those amazing shifts. I mean, you guys, just to be in that room is a gift beyond measure, without me even talking, without even the class. To be in that room will change your life infinitely. So you add the class, the course materials, all of the exercises we're going to be doing. You also, because you register for class, you get to, at nighttime, go into these other workshop sessions where you get to work with the Life Transform coaches in training. And you get to receive private sessions about your life, the little pieces that you want to bring forward, the things that you want to change. I mean, we are making this a total transformation event.
Complete transformation, total transformation. And I love this, Rikka. Jan and Tammy, who were Money Mastery home play partners, are coming to the event together. That's so cool.
Oh, that's amazing. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, it's so wonderful to have all you guys meet each other and share time in the physical and get to be with each other. And it's going to be amazing. That's wonderful.
Absolutely. And we are getting some questions, Rikka. Will you be doing this another time? Will you be bringing the event to the East Coast? Do you want to speak to that?
Yes. This will actually be the only time that I do this event, as far as I know. And part of it is that I'm meant to deliver this information, and the coaches that have been training with me for a year, or this year, or the last 2 years, right? Those coaches get to take this class out into the world. So you won't get to receive this class again by me. You will get to receive it with these amazing angelic facilitators that are dynamic and powerful and awesome and amazing. So I won't be doing it again. I do have other legacies that are meant to be brought forward that are really important for the transformation of the planet. So that's why I get to gift this class to the coaches to actually teach it all over the world. So, hey, the good news is you can contact one of these facilitators, as soon as we have to do the class first, right? So they have to know what they're teaching, even though they already know, they've been trained in a lot of this. But you could invite them to your city too, so that's a possibility for the future. But as of right now, it's just me doing this class this one time to embed all of the energy and to bring you through all the processes and to, have this total transformative event. And then the coaches get to take over from there.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Very cool. And we're having some questions about the night of the 31st, March 31st. We are doing an in-person kickoff from 7 to 9 p.m. Would you want to talk a little bit about that, Rika?
Yeah, and that's going to be an introduction in LA. If you register for the 4 days, you'll actually get the intro for free. And I recommend you coming because they're always awesome. Like sometimes people are like, it's only an intro, I don't need to come. It's like, no, 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 come. It's going to be incredible. Somehow it always turns out so magical and so amazing and so awesome. So if you register for the $9.97, you actually get that intro. But we did the intro to invite people in LA that are in the area that want to come, try out, the class for the night. They want to come to a few hours and see whether they want to continue. So that's really why we created it, so that the people in LA could. And but it ends up working wonderfully because it creates this. It's kind of like every time you guys sleep, you completely rearrange your entire life. Like, so it gives me almost a whole nother day, because just what we're going to do energetically with the class, you'll go to sleep and wake up a whole new person, and then we get to start from that new person. So it's always amazing. It's an incredible thing. And hey, if you guys have any people in LA that you'd love to invite, oh, that would be incredible. It's just wonderful to get to gift this vibration of love and magic and light to everybody in the entire world. So it can just get so much better for everyone, right?
Totally. Yeah, we call it the bonus night. I mean, it's going to be really fun. And so the party's already started here tonight, but the in-person party does start in the evening of March 31st at our beautiful venue there in Manhattan Beach, right a few minutes away from the LAX airport.
Oh, so amazing. Wonderful, wonderful. Are there any other questions, Nicole?
Those are kind of the main ones that I'm seeing, Rika. Again, we've got a lot of very good information on that lifetransformedclass.com. Our customer service team is available for any more detailed questions that you have. People asking also about this live stream, Rika, and if we are going to have a replay of it. Yes, we will be replaying it on this same exact website. So this is kind of the go-to place for all things Los Angeles class.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Oh, wonderful. So let's just bring your heart and your awareness up. Take a big deep breath and just open your heart and ask the angels and God and your higher self to arrange everything for you. Make it all happen. It's like, all right, angels, get to work. Awesome. And we also open our hearts and open our energy, and to know that we are actually a steward of this transformation for the whole planet. And so with that, we ask that all of the angels that we're all connected to go out and connect with each beautiful, perfect being that is meant to be part of this, and help them find the class, find a flyer, talk to a friend, see this replay, and step into their soul's calling and who they are also meant to be. So we can just open our hearts and ask that the universe and the angels fulfill that request. And that this be the most magical, most amazing, most transformative event. And just absolutely in alignment with your highest good and perfect for you, for everything that you need to totally transform your life and be who you came here to be, the angel on earth. Oh, beautiful. Ah, it's wonderful. Oh, I can feel your guys' energy wrapping all the way around the world. Oh, beautiful beings coming from all over to receive this. Oh, I feel that. Oh, thank you guys so much. Thank you for your love and your light and the gift that you are. Wow. Oh, I love you all so much. Thank you for being here. Thank you for taking time out of your schedule to give this moment to you, to give you this time for total transformation live stream, and to gift you even more of you. You can have you. It's time. We're in the space and consciousness where it's time for the awakening, for the complete letting go of everything that is not you, and for the acknowledgement and the claiming of who you truly are. And you know that in your heart. I can feel that. I can feel that you know it's time. I can also feel that you're ready. So even if you don't feel ready, if you're on this live stream, it means you're ready. And we'll make it as grace-filled and easy and quick and effortless as possible. And that's what this class is about, giving you that total transformation with total ease. All right, beautiful beings, thank you for an amazing night. I love you all. Thank you for loving me, and have a beautiful, beautiful time until I see you in LA. And I just look forward to connecting with you and giving you a hug and sharing space and time with you and getting to play in your life to bring in all the light and all the love that you deserve. Wonderful, Nicole, and thank you so much for holding this live stream. You are amazing and a gift to the world too, and I just adore you.
Thank you, Rika. Tonight was really special, and I'm so grateful for everyone that joined us as well. I absolutely love this community of people, and I too look forward to seeing everyone in LA and giving you a big hug.
Love you all.
Yay. Lots of love, everybody. See you soon.
See you soon.